In the last 50 years, Cancun has grown tremendously. It has gone from being one of Mexico's poorest regions to welcoming over 1 million visitors a year and housing more than 1,000 hotels. Today, every nook and cranny of the tourist town offers visitors a unique experience, from raging nightclubs to high-end stores and fine dining restaurants. So in this sea of luxury, how do you find the finest resort for a holiday? Well, this resort's name gives it away. The Finest Hotel, an all-inclusive paradise in Playa Mujeres, boasts a beautiful beachfront location, welcomes guests of all ages, and has 30 dining and drink options. So, does it live up to its name? Let's take a quick tour and find out. The Finest Playa Mujeres Resort is located north of Cancun's Central Hotel Zone, about a 40-minute drive from the international airport. The resort has a laid-back vibe, as it's set a good distance from the crowds of spring break tourists in the city center. At the same time, it's still close enough to several bars and resorts, iconic landmarks, and, well, the glorious Caribbean Sea. The Playa Mujeres Golf Club is also 5 minutes away, as is the Wetlands Wildlife Preserve, so you can be sure you'll get more than enough green spaces and activity to keep you occupied during your visit. The decor at the Finest Playa Mujeres deviates slightly from what you'd expect from the typical Cancun resort. The owners have stayed away from the ocean-themed rooms and interiors, opting instead for a more modern look, with creams, whites, and light grays accentuated by the occasional pop of color offered by a hidden pool or a well-manicured garden. It also isn't as big as some of the resorts in the hotel zone, with its tallest building standing at just 7 stories. This gives the resort a more tropical holiday vibe when compared to the overcrowded cityscape of central Cancun. The Finest Playa Mujeres has 450 rooms, each of which comes in different sizes and unique amenities, in a range of $500 to $1,200 a night. The suites are divided up into 3 sections: the Excellence Club, the Finest Club, and Finest Suites. The good news, however, is that no matter which you book, it's guaranteed to be massive, with its own hot tub, rain shower, and balcony. For context, even the smallest junior suites span 800 square feet and come with either a pool or sea view. They're suited for 2 to 4 guests and come with a complimentary pillow menu and turn-down service, apart from all the standard amenities. Some standard suites have swim-up pools, some have private plunge pools, and some have their own sprawling terraces. But the Excellence Club and Finest Club Imperial Suites combine all 3. These massive 2-story accommodations span anywhere between 2,500 and 3,400 square feet and have their own gardens, living rooms, and mini bars. They house up to 2 guests, which makes them ideal for honeymoons. If you'd rather travel with your kids, the Finest Family Suite has enough space to house 5 while having some room left over for a private pool. If you want to travel in style, the Excellence Club guests get a host of additional amenities, including private check-ins and check-outs, access to private restaurants and pools, and a special concierge. These rooms are adults only. Now, this is where the Finest kicks things up a notch. The all-inclusive resort has a staggering total of 14 restaurants and 16 bars for its guests. Yes, you heard that right, 30 dining and drink options, none of which require prior reservations. As you'd imagine, options are plentiful, from tapas bars to seafood, steakhouses, fine dining, and food trucks. You'll find every kind of cuisine that you can think of and more. Bear in mind, though, that some of these restaurants, such as the Bistro Al Fresco Diner, are only open to excellent club guests, while others, such as the French restaurant Le Petit Plaisir, are for adults only. The Japanese restaurant Soji is the only eatery at the resort that requires a reservation for its teppanyaki table. But even without those options, you're spoiled for choice. All menus at the resort have a healthy food section, as well as several vegetarian and gluten-free options, ensuring that even the pickiest eaters will never go hungry. Similarly, the drinks options ensure that you'll be operating with only one hand free throughout your trip. The resort has 2 poolside bars, a piano bar, a tropical juice bar, a tequila and mezcal theater, a sky bar, and a beach house. And I haven't even gone through every option yet. For an all-inclusive resort, I have to say the Finest excels with the sheer amount of options on hand. Staying in line with its reputation for offering plenty, the Finest Playa Mujeres has a total of 10 pools on site. Some of these are heated, others come with swim-up bars. But that's not all. These pools are also accompanied by 13 hot tubs, and of course, a private stretch of Caribbean Sea. Of course, with this much water around, water sports can't be far behind. The resort staff can help arrange kayaking, snorkeling, windsurfing, paddleboarding, or even introductory scuba lessons. Over on the shore, guests can sign up for yoga, cooking, or dance classes. Plus, they can spend the day playing a game of football, tennis, basketball, or tee off from a signature 18-hole golf course. All through the day, kids will be entertained at either the games room, their own pool with slides, a mini disco, or a theater. By evening, guests of all ages can enjoy the resort's evening entertainment, including live music or a show. And then, of course, is the One Spa, a sprawling section where you can enjoy a host of treatments or spend the day in the hydrotherapy area. One of the most unique features of the Finest Playa Mujeres is that you don't need to leave your kids behind to enjoy any of this. The resort even has a mini spa that caters to your young ones, offering them manicures, pedicures, and relaxing massages with lullabies playing in the background. Spa services aren't included in your all-inclusive package, but the resort offers discounts on its website. So if you're planning to take a trip, don't forget to check out the offers. All in all, it's easy to see why so many tourists are drawn to the Finest Playa Mujeres. But is it really the finest hotel in Cancun? Well, the answer depends. If you're looking for some weekend debauchery in the center of town, maybe this isn't the right place for you. But if you're looking for a laid-back vacation, far from the crowds, or one that welcomes guests of all ages, it certainly doesn't get much better than this.